Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope this video can make it a little bit better. Today we're going to be testing out our 6-star Volibear, and over the next couple days we're going to be testing out a lot of our 6-star champions. Last patch we were able to get a bunch of new champions to the 6 stars, but we haven't had as much time to actually test them all out. So we're going to be doing that over the next couple days to prepare for our 6-star tier list. So at the end of this video we are going to be ranking where we feel Volibear is going to end up. As you can see, we have all the upgrades for him other than the gemstones. And for the build, we're going for Starforge, Disciple, and Found Fortune. And then for Volibear and all of the champions, we're going to be testing them in the 5-star Viego Nightmare. So let's get into it. So yeah, let's go ahead and load into Viego here. All right, let's go ahead and go for power here. Allied buffs are permanent. I don't think we do that very often. And then, yeah, I don't think any of these are going to be that great for us. Arm to the Teeth, also not something we can really use. Quick Draw isn't bad, but normally this is something that's good to get as like an additional power later on. Not necessarily something we want to open with, I think. So I think let's try one more. Sorcery is nice. We do have a decent amount of spells. Easy Prey is not bad to get 2 extra cost reductions for our Volibear. So Easy Prey is also good, but I think Sorcery is going to have more of an impact. And let's go for Spiderling. All right, Invocation. Yeah, this is okay. We got 3 draw cards. We have a Titanic card. All right, I think let's immediately drop a Tribeless. And like often, this is kind of one of the worst cards for Volibear. But since you're normally dropping it with sigils, it actually starts feeling way better. Because it actually gets some amount of stats, which can be nice. Yeah, we can grab this here. And so we can actually utilize the Challenger here. So that'll be good. And yeah, the regen actually kicks in to be pretty solid. All right, they might attack, but let's try to go for profit. Yeah, that's not too surprising. Let's actually drop that one there and this one here. Yeah, the Fearsome. Probably should have dropped our Volibear immediately, but we were hoping we could build out a little bit more. We will kill our Tribeless, but that's honestly fine. Alright, let's go for Tribeless. We could kill our own units with the Avalanche, but we're kind of out of Titanic units, so we maybe want to keep our units alive. But yeah, our units just get so big, it's awesome. Alright, GG. Let's, yeah, grab this here. Cheaper Titanic units, always nice. Yeah, 6 cost Titanic is pretty good. It's great when you get something like 5 cost or less. Alright, so Anivia not quite hitting the Titanic. Maokai actually hitting Titanic. That is pretty good. This is kind of the thing you like, getting multiple stat items. Honestly, for Volibear, getting the upgrade in your constellation, so support champs get an extra upgrade, would probably be good, because then you can get cheaper units that can hit harder. Yeah, I think we'll probably go for Maokai. A 4-cost Titanic is decent. Could potentially get some saplings going. That could be pretty good. The tossing is a little annoying, but in general, I think this will be solid. Yeah. All right, champion item. I think we'll probably go there, although shop could be good as well. Either way, I think let's go for the Mist Wraith. Let's get rid of Toad, and actually we can get rid of the Bjerg. I think let's drop this here. We kind of want them to play something for our Maokai to get a strike off. All right, nice.
I've got these.
Maokai would also be another very interesting champ to get. But yeah, we don't have that many cards, so Maokai's not the best there. We once again could drop the Prophet. They don't have the Overwhelm or the Fearsome, so I think we will. Yeah, we can... Suppose Frostbite that one. So it's the one that's going to get hit. Go for the Drake. This is the thing I love with Volibear, is you drop him, and then you start chaining other Titanic units. And this is one thing to always be careful of with your Found Fortune. This one is going to get reduced down. You're going to draw a card that costs 0. Make sure you're not playing them with your sigils. Try to play a different card with sigils. So here we're going to go for the other Chemtech Drake, because that one wasn't 0. And then we can drop this one for 0 as well. And so we just have this massive horde of Titanic units. Oh, GG. I think we'll go for Scar Mother. Again, not the largest stat line, but it's Titanic. It's pretty cheap. Gives us more draw. That can be solid. And getting a power or getting a champion item, I think we'll actually try to go for a power here. Megati is pretty good. They both get strikes off. That's not really going to help us. That will help us. And yeah, let's get Megati, because this will get 2 strikes off, which will be pretty great. We have something close to that in our deck. Oh, Undergrowth. Yeah, a little bit different. I don't want to get more toss. So while Stormcalling is nice, I mean, can't even spend to get that anyways. Let's leave here, and let's go ahead and load into Remitter. Let's stick with these 3, and let's get rid of the Undergrowth. Yeah, so far I've really been liking Volibear at his 6 stars. I do think he is quite solid, but I know those other champions just end the game so fast. All right, here, let's do a Flash Freeze on their Sacred Protector. Already leveled Lucian seems pretty crazy. Although he'd probably just die, to be honest. Still, we can go for it. All right, so we could go for Lucian. Sure.
Don't get in my way.
In the War Mother's name.
All right, so we can attack like this. We can drag this aside and just get some solid damage down. Then we also get another attack. Awesome. And then we can drop Volibear. We will end up killing Lucian, but I think he kind of served his purpose. All right, I think we'll pass. This way we have some strikes we can get off next match. All right, let's, I think, go for... this would give us some more draw. So yeah, we'll drop this one first, and then we'll drop our Megati. Our Megati is 0, so that's why we're not playing it right now. Although I guess with the sapling, it'll be a little bit of an issue. I guess let's go for this, actually, just to make room. Yeah, having the regen a lot of your bigger units is actually really nice. Alright, GG. I'll go for Crown Guard just for a 1-cost rally. Like, that's pretty good. All right, we don't have a lot of gold. And the power, like, if we get the lowest tier power, we could actually get one. I think we'll just potentially cut a card. Although we have 2 spots where we can cut cards. So we want to get rid of the undergrowth. We're probably never going to want to use that. Most of the other cards, though, like Tribeless, I actually normally don't want to cut that as much anymore. Like, we do have a lot of big units we could end up cutting, but I kind of like them. I think let's actually just try to high roll for a decent power. That's kind of funny, actually. Yep, so one that we can't buy. A little bit sad. I guess we could also get rid of the Thorny Toad. I think we'll get 1 copy of this. Normally they fix it so you do actually get the stats. So she's not completely useless. And yeah, let's get rid of Undergrowth. And let's go for Fiora. Let's get rid of Unscarred. And yeah, this looks good. All right, let's Frostbite her. Yeah, grab this here. And then get a couple strikes going, so she's gone. And then we can just attack and rally a couple times. Yeah, so we could drop Chemtech, but let's just drop Crown Guard. Alright, so we... I think we'll actually hold the sapling back, and let's... actually just attack with Maokai. Alright, so we can drop our Volibear.
Who dares challenge the wild? I wield the storm.
I think we'll actually drop our Mega T because we're not going to be using... no one else is going to be able to use the sigils. Drop our Crown Guard. And that is nice little OTK. GG. Power Rift is nice. Overwhelm is solid. Savage Shield. Actually, honestly, getting more stats for Maokai isn't terrible. I think we'll go for the Power Rift for our Volibear. Inheritance isn't bad. This can give us more Titanic units, so that's actually not terrible. And we are having units die. So sure. More Titanics. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and cut another card. So Evershade Stalker. Let's get rid of the Reaver. Get rid of one of the Mega Ts. Alright, Babbling Bjerg would give us more draw, but it probably wouldn't be enough. Let's go for Profit here.
Peace is a fool's promise.
Let's attack like this. Let's drop our Avalanche. Big brain plays. And now we can drop our Volibear. So our Babbling Bjerg is now Titanic. Alright, so we could drop him right away, but actually we do have the attack token next round. So sure, let's drop him for free. Then let's drop our Mega T. We are going to be losing out on one of them. Alright, so we could attack, but yeah, they do actually have a decent amount of blockers. So this would kill one of their units. We'd take all of our mana. Let's drop an Invocation. Alright, that looks good. Let's... oof, that is rough. But it's still not enough to kill us, but it will let them heal up. They could kill the Mega T. But let's just go for as much damage as possible.
You cannot overcome me.
Alright, so we can go for massive Mega Ts.
We strike.
All right, GG. Double attack is fun. This is also another thing, the battering ram. You'd think like, oh, this is a terrible card for Volibear, but because this is Titanic, you get the sigil buff before it gets the strike off, and so this actually does do well, because as long as you get a couple sigils for this, it still hits pretty hard. So I think we'll actually grab this here. We're just getting so many Titanics, but it's fine. And yeah, let's get rid of the Thorny Toad. We don't really want to play with that. Oh, I love it when the Fire Spitter just gets a couple extra stats. Flash Freeze will potentially grab. Atrocity's not terrible for getting a couple kills. Let's actually leave and see. So there's Kingpin or Champion item. So we don't need our gold for anywhere else. Okay, Stabilize. Let's just get a couple more strikes off. Not terrible. And yeah, let's get one copy of Flash Freeze. And let's go for Champion item. So Swift Wing, this should give us tons of units to hit. This should be great. Avalanche could actually be really good here. Let's get rid of both of these. Double Crown Guard. Sad. We were hoping that they would drop some units to die to the Avalanche. I still think we'll drop it here. For one, it damages our Reavers. So yeah, this will be fine. We're actually using the 4th star. It can be useful. We could go for more rallies, but I think we'll wait until we actually get Volibear going. Alright, so let's drop him here. And yeah, having the extra copies for another strike is pretty good. Alright, so this one here is set to 0, so we don't want to play it with the sigils. This one here, though, is not set to 0. So we can drop this. Alright, that's fine. And yeah, now some of our other units are starting to hit Titanic. Let's, yeah, drop this here. Yeah, the fact that it's releasing the unit isn't necessarily the best, but we can go ahead and attack and then just rally a bunch of times. Honestly, playing with these Titanic units is so fun. GG. Alright, Avalanche, Death's Grasp. Not terrible. Killing one of your units to potentially kill an enemy. Also having sigils. This could generate like 6 sigils for us. So 3 cost, but yeah, I think that could be pretty good. Alright, let's go for a champion item. I think let's go for more stats for Maokai. Right now, I think we're having an issue where sometimes he gets his first strike off with the Reckoners, but then that reduces him down below the Titanic threshold, so he doesn't get his second strike off because his Titanic is tied to his health. So I think we'll go for Phage so that he's going to have the 8 power, so regardless of when he gets hit, he's still going to get that second strike off. So let's go there. Let's grab a healer. Yeah, you have a lot of these that we can cut. I think we'll actually get rid of the Tribalist. While it is actually solid now, this used to be kind of a bad card for you, but it's pretty good now. We have other better Titanic units. Let's go for Viego. All right, let's get rid of a couple of these. But nice. Crown Guard, Volibear, and our Maokai. All right, let's drop this here. We want to be able to get multiple strikes off. All right, so let's drop our Maokai. Pretty good. All right, turn 1 Volibear.
Who dares challenge the wild? Killing lights.
They have 1 mana left. Are they going to have anything to stand up to us? Doesn't look like it. This is already set to 0 cost, but yeah, kind of doesn't matter. So we will attack like this, and we can drop a Crown Guard if we need it. But we don't. GG. Alright, Volibear is really good. His 6-star actually plays much better than you see when you think when you just see it. It's actually really, really good. Works well on your units. It triggers in pretty much the best possible way, giving you the buffs before your units get like their strike off. Works for ephemeral units, work for anything you summon. It's actually really, really strong. Volibear, tons of removal, good control. Most challenges, he is more than strong enough to deal with it. I think there are going to be some champions that just can end games faster. Now, Volibear actually does end pretty fast, but there's still going to be ones like potentially Jinx or Gwen, potentially Swain, others that just are still a little bit stronger than him. So while I think Volibear is very, very strong, I think other ones would be a little bit better. All right, so for where I think he'd go in the constellation, I think for now, I'm going to put him in the top of B. Now, this is all very subject to change as we test out a bunch of the other champions. I think he's actually very good. I think he is still going to get outshone or outclassed by some others. And I think there's other champions that still get more power than a 6-star. But he was one of the ones that I think most people thought was kind of a garbage 6-star. You didn't get a lot of use out of it. Wasn't worth getting. I think it's actually pretty good. And it also just makes him really, really fun. It improves the fun of the champion more than I think many other 6-stars. So yeah, I think we'll put him in B for now. This will be subject to change based on the ratings of all the other champions, but I think top of B tier will be pretty good for him.